You are listening to exclusive coverage of Crossroads Conference Volleyball, heard on these Nebraska Rural Radio Association stations and streamed live on Strive TV. And now, let's send it to the court.
Good evening. The final game of the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament here at the York City Auditorium. My name is Parker Siza, taking you through this broadcast here on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV. This is BDS and Exeter-Milligan here for the 2021 title. It will be a new champion this year as the Cross County Cougars, the 2020 winners. They fell in the semifinals yesterday to Exeter-Milligan, 3-1. And then it was Cross County, of course, winning the third place game. BDS last year, they were in the championship game against Cross County and fell to them. So now it's BDS. Exeter-Milligan gets a turn here to try for a Crossroads Conference volleyball title. Let's look at both of these teams here real quick right off the top. Then we'll take a break and give you the starters, stats, and the first serve coming up in about 4 minutes from now. But Exeter-Milligan in Class D2, they are now 15-10 on the season, and their wins here in the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament included a bye in their first round. In the second round, they played Nebraska Lutheran and swept their way through that one, and then they took on Cross County there in the semifinals last night. They beat them 23-15. They lost the second set 17-25, and then they won the third and fourth sets 25-17 and 27-25. These two teams, by the way, BDS and Exeter-Milligan, have played twice this year. It's been BDS owning Exeter-Milligan both times. Back on the 2nd of September, they won 2-1 at the BDS Triangular over Exeter-Milligan. And then they played not too long ago as well. Back on the 14th of September at the Mudakis tournament in Beatrice, it was BDS getting a 2-0 win over Exeter-Milligan. So BDS 23-4 on the year. They come into this match right now with a 9-game winning streak that dates back to the 4th of October. Their last loss came to Smith Center, Kansas. Smith Center, Kansas, by the way, 35-2 on the season down there. So that's a look at both of these teams right off the top. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the key players and more, and the first serve coming up shortly here on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
Tim and Cale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales reps, are proud to sponsor the CRC tournament. Call Tim, Cale, Bill, or Nate to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
This is Alan Odepal Insurance at 4th and Grant in Yorktown Center. Insurance is our only business.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
This is Craig Yurkowski with Ag West Land Brokers. I'm excited to be a part of the Ag West Land Brokers team. With over 25 years being in production agriculture, let me put my experience to work for you.
At Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, we focus on helping you select the best products and services that will benefit your operation. To learn more, visit cvacoop.com.
Since 1882, ag producers have partnered with Cornerstone Bank to realize their full potential of farm operations. Cornerstone invites you to stop in or call any of the 43 bank locations in Nebraska to discover the Cornerstone difference.
Back here on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV. Parker Siza with you. Let's first talk about the BDS Eagles, the number 1 seed here in the CRC. They've beaten every team in the Crossroads Conference in the regular season. This year, they have not lost to any of them. In fact, the only teams that they have lost to are Class C2 teams. They lost to Palmyra in their first game of the year. They lost to Sutton and Superior, 2 teams above 20 wins, or 3 teams above 20 wins on the year. So those are the only losses for BDS. And on the season, they are led in kills by Mariah Sliva with 195 on the year. Ashley Schlegel leads the team in ace serves. Mariah Sliva has 32 ace serves on the year. Hannah Miller with 29. In blocking, it's Mallory Dixon leading with 44 kills. Taylor Sliva with 26 and Mariah Sliva with 16. Jessalyn Hudson has 15 blocks on the year. Haley Sliva leads the team in assists with 276. Hannah Miller has 277. And then Diggs, Mariah Sliva leading with 238. Ashley Schlegel with 171. Taryn Fiala with 150. And the starters for BDS will be Mariah Sliva. The libero will be Hallie Hoynes. Taylor Sliva also gets a start. Ashley Schlegel, Haley Sliva, Mallory Dixon, and Jessa Len Hudson. We'll take a break. Coming up, Exeter-Milligan stats and starters next on Max Country and Strive TV.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Jensen Lumber Company, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Annie Jeffrey Memorial County Health Center, Weaver Repair, and Lavenders of York.
Untamed Roan Boutique, located in downtown Stromsburg, is the place to shop for women's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Visit untamedroanboutique.com.
Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company has been serving the listening area with economical rates and are reinsured to give you confident coverage for any major losses. Call Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company today.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions, Edgewater Insurance, Osceola, Weaver Pharmacy, Copsa Odie, CPAs and Advisors, and Midwest Bank in York.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
The Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves are led in attacks on the season by Cameron Yansky, who has 220 on the year. She may be the most impressive attacker that we'll see and hear on this court tonight for either team. So she's one of the leaders on the year. She also has 166 digs and 35 aces on the season. Also one of the leaders as well for Exeter-Milligan, the Timberwolves, Jasmine Turbiates, 69 kills on the season, 11 aces, and she's also key in the back row as well, 41 digs on the season. Who's really key in the back row for Exeter-Milligan, Josie Canode and Emma Olson. Canode, the libero, leading with 234 digs on the year, and also with 275 serve receptions on the season. And then Emma Olson, 156 digs on the year and 391 assists. Recently, Emma Olson passed the 2,000 assist mark there for Exeter-Milligan, a high honor there for the T-Wolves program. And Coach Fosek, the head coach for Exeter-Milligan, said that they've had an up and down season, and they've been starting to find their groove and are hoping to continue to climb the mountain in the right direction. This is in a way, a pretty experienced team there with Cameron Yansky, Emma Olson, two players who have been in the program for quite a while. And we're excited to see what they could do tonight. Their starters will be Josie Canode, the libero. Savannah Krupichka there gets the start. She's number 3. Number 5, Cameron Yansky. Number 11, Emma Olson. Number 13, Mallory Stayskull. And Jasmine Turbiates, number 14. And Kaya Songster, number 18. They're going through the starting lineups here at the York City Auditorium. A packed crowd on hand. Exeter-Milligan students and BDS students all here. We'll take a 30-second break, and we're back for the action next on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
Nebraska Equipment is your local Kubota and Case IH dealer serving Seward and surrounding areas. Visit them in Seward on 280th Road or call 643-6641 today.
Brown's Grocery Store in Sutton is your local community connection for high-quality foods, great prices, and superior friendly service. Working hard each and every day to earn your business. BDS on my right, Exeter-Milligan on my left. Here at the York City Auditorium, BDS wearing their all-white jerseys with the maroon lettering front and back. Exeter-Milligan in their all-black jerseys with white lettering. The libero for BDS is number 32, Haley Hoynes. She's wearing a black jersey, and the libero for Exeter-Milligan, Josie Canode, wearing a white jersey. And we're ready for action. It's BDS to begin things in the 2021 Crossroads Conference. Volleyball final is underway. The T-Wolves and the Eagles, and we'll get this thing started with a violation called at the net. It's in control of Exeter-Milligan, and they lead 1-0 here in the first set. Now the T-Wolves will go back to serve here with Mallory Staskill, a 5'8 sophomore. Staskill with a left-handed serve, a jump serve. There, Hoynes to the back row, misses it, and that's an ace serve for the T-Wolves. They lead 2-0. Turbiates, Canode, and now Staskill in the back row. Songster and Olsen and Jansky in the front row for Exeter-Milligan. Here's BDS now with the volleyball. They'll bump it back over the net. Now Exeter-Milligan set by Olsen. Jansky on the attack. Hoynes with a back row dig. Now here is Haley Sliva setting up. Hitting it back over is BDS. Haley Sliva will set up again. Now it's Jesselyn Hudson on the attack. And that's a kill for Jess Hudson. First one of the game for her. And BDS gets their first point. 2-1. Eagles on the serve. Now Jansky right down the middle. Tap back over the net. This is Haley Sliva setting up Jess Hudson again on the near side. And Jesselyn Hudson on the attack. Gets a thumbs up approval from BDS head coach Carrie Jo Alfs. Another serve here by BDS. Set by Olsen as Exeter-Milligan working on an attack. Jansky, Haley Sliva now setting up Hudson again. Blocked by Exeter-Milligan but out of bounds. And BDS back with a point. Now they lead 3-2. Taryn Fiala serving for the Eagles. Back row dig by Jansky. Now it's Olsen bumping it back over. Whoa, she got it on the corner. On the free ball over the net. Got to the near side corner. So Olsen there with the point. Tied up now at 3. Josie Canode, the libero. Back to serve. She's a 5'4 junior. Hard serve over the net. That's an ace for Josie Canode and Exeter-Milligan. 2 aces now. Staskill had the first one. Now there's Canode with one. And Canode will try it again here from the left side. That serve too strong. Goes over the back line. And we're back tied up here at 4 apiece. BDS now on the serve. They get it over. Olsen, a bump up here to the near side. Krapicka with a kill. That gets to the back row for BDS. Savannah Krapicka on the board with a point. And Exeter-Milligan up 5-4. Mariah Sliva, Maya Oltmans, and Taylor Sliva in the front row for BDS as they bump it back over here. Now Exeter-Milligan working with it, blocked at the net. Krapicka tried an attack, blocked by BDS. Now Staskill trying to hit it back over, it goes long. And BDS back with a point, they tie it up here at 5. Taryn Fiala in the back row for BDS. And now serving is Mariah Sliva over the net. Krapicka there with the set. Olsen, with the set. Krapicka is going to fire from the near side. Cross-court attack. That's just going to end up too wide, and BDS back with a point off the attacking error by the T-Wolves. Here is now Sliva serving. Blocked by BDS after Exeter-Milligan tried to hit it back over. Now a free ball over the net. It's with BDS. And the attack here at the net, way deep in the backcourt. Good recovery by Exeter-Milligan. Here with BDS again. Another strong attack down the middle, recovered by the back row. Now Canode firing from the 10-foot line. The libero all the way there. And BDS a free ball back over the net. Here's Exeter-Milligan. Turbiates fires, too strong. And that'll go out. And BDS back with a point. They're up 7-5. Taylor Sliva tried a few attacks there for BDS at the line. None of them were successful, but they did get a point out of it. 7-5. And here is Hannah Miller setting up. Sets it over. Now Exeter-Milligan right back over. Taylor Sliva on the attack into the net. Exeter-Milligan back to a point. 7-6. Now it'll be Emma Olsen serving. Serve here by Exeter-Milligan. BDS had to scramble. They send a free ball all the way to the back row. Nearly lost there by Exeter-Milligan. Now free ball back over by the T-Wolves. Here it is with BDS. And Mariah Sliva on a swing on the right side. And Sliva is going to get a kill to go. So now Taylor Sliva will serve it away. Bump up by BDS. That's going to be an ace for Taylor Sliva. And she does it again up in the air. Staskell. And now to Canode, who will send an overhead spike back over the net. Now attacking for the Eagles is number 21. That's Campbell Bowling, the freshman, number 21 into the game. And misses on that attack, and the point back here with Exeter-Milligan. Now it's Krupicka serving again, already with 1 kill in the match. They'll serve wide, or out, long. And the point right back to the BDS Eagles. Jess Hudson checks back in for BDS. Also in is number 11, I think that was, Chloe Carlson. Served by BDS. Now here's Staskell on the attack. No, now Hudson back over the net, off the set by Bowling. Now here's Exeter-Milligan. Songster on the far side, misses on the attack. Into the net, and it's back to a BDS point. They lead it 11-7. Mariah Sliva on the serve. Canode on the third hit will hit it back over. Sliva again now setting up Hudson near side. Hudson strong attack there to the back row. Now back with BDS, and a miss hit there at the front net by the Eagles, and that'll give a point back to Exeter-Milligan. 3-point game, 11-8. BDS leads in the championship match of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. Jasmine Turbiantes for Exeter-Milligan back to serve. Spinning serve goes over the net. Now Haley Sliva setting up right at the net. I think that was number 26 there with the kill. Mallory Dixon gets the attack to go. Now a 4-point lead for BDS. Ashley Slagle back to serve. This one right on a straight line, but it's too far. It was going to go right pretty much down that far side line, but just a hair long. And Exeter-Milligan regains a point, 12-9. Staskell now serving. Staskell, an ace serve for Mallory Staskell. Second one in this first set. The third one total. Josie Canode also added a kill. And that's the second one again for Staskell. And she'll go back to serve again. This one here to the front row. BDS on the attack. Hit back over the net. Now Emma Olsen. Here's to Jansky. Jansky with the kill. Cameron Jansky. Over 240 kills on the season for that Exeter-Milligan Timberwolf, and she added one there, her first one of the match. And Jansky on the board. 12-11. Now it's a 1-point game. Exeter-Milligan has scored 3 straight. Make it 4 straight on the ace serve by Mallory Staskell. Third one in this first set for her. And we're tied up at 12. Staskell again. Serving. Serve receive here by Slagle. Now set up down the middle. Blocked at the net by the T-Wolves. Jansky, I think that was the one who had the block. And that'll give Exeter-Milligan a 1-point lead now. They've scored 5 straight. Mallory Staskell still back to serve with a left hand. Serve receive here by Schlegel. Now it's Mariah Sliva on the near side, back over the net. Goes to the back row, Emma Olsen now setting up Jansky, soft shot. Now we've got Mallory Dixon setting up Mariah. Again, near side, back over the net. Now here's Kaya Songster for Exeter-Milligan. Far side, attack to the back row. Mariah Sliva now, soft shot right over the net. Songster on the floor with the dig. Still alive as Songster just pops it up in the air on the second hit. Emma Olsen will hit it over on the third. Now Jess Hudson on the right side, over the net. Blocked by Exeter-Milligan. That saved kind of what could have been a point for BDS. Now Mariah Sliva near side off the setup. There from the middle. And we now have a tied ball game here in the first set at 13. Fiala now back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Jansky got a good serve receive right there on error. And that's going to give BDS a 1-point lead, 14-13. So Fiala will try it again. Back and forth first set in the Crossroads Conference Championship game. Staskell here with the serve receiver, went right up to the net, and I think BDS and Jess Hudson got a block there. Somebody there at the net sent it back over to Exeter-Milligan. Down onto the court, that was Jess Hudson. And now BDS with a 2-point lead, and Fiala again back to serve. Canode almost took one off the top of the shoulder there. And Exeter-Milligan does free ball it back over the net. Point goes long. There on the attack, that was Mariah Sliva on the right side, just missing long. And so the point back to Exeter-Milligan, 15-14. Josie Canode now serving the libero. Dig in the back row, now setting up Taylor Sliva. Down the middle, Taylor Sliva on the attack. It's the first kill of the game for Taylor. Mariah has one. Jess Hudson has one as well. So now they'll be serving with the lefty Oltmans over the net. Now an attack by Jansky on the near side, on the right side. And it's going to go wide, point back to BDS. 3-point lead now for the Eagles. Oltmans again on the serve. Jansky the serve receive. Olsen the set on the right side. Over here to Krupicka, lobs it over the net. Now Taylor Sliva rather, back over. Ball just kind of hanging around within the 10-foot circles, and whistle blown. Violation called on BDS. So the point back to Exeter-Milligan. 2-point lead for the T-Wolves. And a serve there by Cameron Jansky. Served it right on the near sideline. And I think one of the back row players for BDS thought about taking it. She ended up not. And that meant an ace serve there for Cameron Jansky. And this next one goes long. So the point back to BDS. 18-16 here in set number one as Mariah Sliva serves it away. Back row dig by Staskell. Now Olsen setting up Krupicka on the near side. Krupicka here to the 10-foot line to BDS. Now Mariah Sliva back over the net. Here's Krupicka for Exeter-Milligan back over. Ball with the Lady Eagles now as Taylor Sliva overhead spike over the net. Now it's Staskell setting up Krupicka for the T-Wolves on the far side. BDS working with it over the net. Good save by Olsen, but double hit call on Exeter-Milligan in the process. That'll give a point back to the Lady Eagles, and they have a 3-point lead, 19-16. And Mariah Sliva serving. Staskell there, the serve received. Turbiates a bump up for Staskell, who fires at the 10-foot line. Now Taylor Sliva back over the net. Emma Olsen now setting up Turbiates. Turbiates trying to get that corner just short. Now BDS working on the attack, and the attack goes long, out of bounds. Exeter-Milligan back with the point. 19-17, BDS leads Exeter-Milligan. But the T-Wolves now here to serve. This is Emma Olsen, high lobbing serve over the net. It was Staskell right there to bump it back over. Now Ball back here with Exeter-Milligan. BDS able to dig it from the back row. Haley Sliva, good attack. Right there to the T-Wolf back row. Olsen setting up Krupichka on the far side. Got a long rally here with Taylor Sliva attacking in the middle. Still recovered here by Exeter-Milligan. Now blocking the net, Taylor Sliva with the Dikembe Mutombo. Send it back to the T-Wolves. It was Trubiantes there on the attack. And a timeout is going to be called on the court. Exeter-Milligan will take it. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. 20-17. BDS leads Exeter-Milligan in the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Final.
Tri-County Automotive, your CarQuest dealer in Henderson. They're always happy to provide you with the highest quality parts. See them first for your belts and hoses, fuel and oil filters, along with all the parts you need to keep those irrigation motors running at their best.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Coach Fosek for Exeter-Milligan calls timeout with the T-Wolves down by 3 to the BDS Eagles here in the Crossroads Conference Championship game. BDS, the number 1 seed, Exeter-Milligan, the number 3 seed. Both teams won their way here into the Crossroads Conference Final. BDS took down Shelby Rising City in 3 sets of their first game. And then in the semifinals, they beat Meridian last night in 3 sets to advance to this game. Exeter-Milligan swept Nebraska Lutheran, and then they beat Cross County, the 2 seed and defending champion, in 4 sets on Monday night. That's how both these teams got here. Here we are toward the end of the first set. Out of the timeout now, Haley Sliva for BDS firing. The ball goes into the net. And the point again for Exeter-Milligan. So now Savannah Krupichka will serve it. Has 1 kill so far in this match for the sophomore. Line drive serve. Good dig in the back row by BDS. Now Haley Sliva near far side rather. Songster, free ball back over the net. Good recovery there by the T-Wolves. Now you've got near side attack by Campbell Bowling. 4 hits are called on BDS. And the point back to Exeter-Milligan. 20 to 19 is the score. BDS on top. Savannah Krupichka the serve. Mariah Sliva, the back row serve receive. Setting up down the middle. That's a kill for BDS. And Mallory Dixon, that time getting involved on the attack. So now it'll be Haley Sliva back to serve. Haley Sliva, the freshman. There for Exeter-Milligan, now Turbiantes. There with the kill, set up by Krupichka near the net. Turbiantes just got the kill. Now she's back to serve. First kill of the game also for Jasmine Turbiantes. She had a block earlier in this set as well. 21 to 19 or 21 to 20. Had her up. Too much time. Yeah. Jasmine Turbiantes took too much time there. That's going to give a point back to BDS. Official at the ladder blew the whistle. Too much time. Now it's back with the Lady Eagles. 22 to 20, the lead. And BDS gets another point. 23 to 20 on the ace serve by the Eagles. Timeout again called on the floor. Coach Fosek wants to talk things over. It's a 3-point BDS lead late in set 1 of the CRC Volleyball Championship game on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
Aurora Co-op is your go-to resource for better information, better products, and better services. And they're also a proud supporter of area athletes. Check them out at auroracoop.com. It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elks Well Drilling in Shickley. Call toll-free 888-627-WELL.
The Shickley Grain Company supports their BDS Eagles. There's no stopping when you're dedicated and work hard to achieve your goals. Shickley Grain Company, 402-627-2425.
Out of the timeout, BDS leads in set one, 23-20 of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament Final here on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV. You can stream it on your desktop at strive.tv/CRC. And we're ready out of the timeout. BDS serving. Now Olsen, a set for Jansky. Cross-court set, and it's recovered here by BDS. Now blocked to the net by Exeter-Milligan. Sliva took a swing. Blocked again now by BDS. Now it's with Exeter-Milligan. And here's Staskell taking a swing. Good recovery by BDS. Now Songster on the far side. These teams are going through incredible rallies. And then a double hit call on BDS. We'll give a point back to Exeter-Milligan, 23-21. Mallory Staskell back to serve. Already 3 aces in the contest. Nearly gets another one there, but great recovery by BDS and the freshman, Haley Sliva. Good attack right there onto no man's land for the Exeter-Milligan defense. Nobody was around the area where Haley Sliva put it. And so now it is set point for the BDS Eagles. And they serve it away. Canode with the serve receive. Olsen setting up Jansky down the middle. Blocked by the Eagles. Good recovery there by Turbiates. Now a free ball back over the net. Haley Sliva setting up Mariah Sliva with the kill. BDS takes set one, 25-21. We'll be back in 2 minutes for set two of the CRC Volleyball Tournament Final on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Exeter-Milligan Booster Club wishes to thank our platinum sponsors: Farmers and Merchants Bank, Milligan Community Club, Twisted Wrench, Total Look Salon, Milligan Insurance Agency, Hari Seed and Supply, and Pulliam Plumbing.
Donrich Machine and Driveline in McCool Junction are the engine experts ready to serve you. The shop for all your engine rebuilding needs is Donrich Machine in McCool Junction.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation. For the fastest, reliable service, contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Stutzman Interiors in Shickley, formerly Sports and Duber Construction and Floor Coverings, would like to wish all area athletes the best of luck this year. Stutzman Interiors, 627-4745.
Hampton Ag and Auto, taking care of your vehicle and ag equipment. Call today to schedule your next service. 402-631-7695.
Untamed Drone Boutique, located in downtown Stromsburg, is the place to shop for women's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Visit untamedroneboutique.com.
Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company has been serving the listening area with economical rates and are reinsured to give you confident coverage for any major losses. Call Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company today.
Donrich Machine and Driveline in McCool Junction are the engine experts ready to serve you. The shop for all your engine rebuilding needs is Donrich Machine in McCool Junction.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
Fantastic crowd on hand. For the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Final here on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV. And the BDS band in here performing during the set breaks. You got the BDS fans sitting right behind me, the Exeter-Milligan fans across on the north side of the city auditorium. By the way, the brand new refurbished York City Auditorium, it looks pretty good. They did some painting along the walls. They painted the ceiling, did some other renovation projects around the amenities, around the city auditorium. It looks great. And we're glad to be back here. We missed it for the CRC basketball tournament back in January. Good to be back here for volleyball, and we look forward also to January of 2022 when we've got Crossroads Conference basketball. So it was BDS in the first set, 25-21. And now we're about ready to begin the second set. BDS again on my right. You got Exeter-Milligan on my left, as I see it. If you're watching on Strive TV, BDS on the near side of your screen in the all-white, and Exeter-Milligan in the all-black on the far side. As we're ready to go here in set two, Parker Siza with you here for the broadcast. Emma Olson, who recently getting close to 2,000 career assists serving away. BDS returns the serve, and then Savannah Krupichka for Exeter-Milligan will get the kill to go. There from the left side, Krupichka with her second kill of the game. For the sophomore, and Olson back to serve again. Right-handed serve for Olson. This one more of a lob. Haley Sliva now to Jess Hudson. Off some blockers, recovered by the back row for the T-Wolves. Now Krupichka blocked the net. And she's got to get into the crowd almost to get it. And she'll miss on it. The point there is going to go to BDS. She had to knock some kid in the crowd down to get that ball. Now we're tied up at one, and BDS misses on the serve. That was Taryn Fiala, the senior, who goes into the net, and the point to Exeter-Milligan. Kaya Songster checks into the front row as Josie Canode, the libero, will check out. Now here is Krupichka on the line drive serve. Haley Sliva to Mariah Sliva. Off some blockers and down into the back row. And Mariah Sliva picks up her third kill of the contest. 2-2 here in set two. Now serving Hannah Miller. Miller over the net. Canode there, back row serve receive. Now setting up is Canode again, right at the 10-foot line. She fires over the overhand. Now here's Mariah Sliva, back-to-back kills for Mariah Sliva, the senior for BDS. And that gives him a 3-2 lead. Hannah Miller again back to serve, the junior. Miller, left-handed serve over the net. Songster there in the back row with the dig. Now Jansky fires from behind the line. Haley Sliva, back to Mariah Sliva. Make it again for Mariah Sliva. That's now 3 straight in points and kills for her. And it's a 4-2 lead for the Lady Eagles. Miller again serving. Canode. Now Olson set in the middle. Turbiates blocked. Right back to the T-Wolves. Now Songster can't get it over that net. And another point for BDS. 5-2. Eagles serving with Miller. And Jansky, the back row serve receive. Now it's Olson setting up Jansky with a jump spike right at the 10-foot line. BDS returns it. It's back with them. Now Olson, left side. Here to, or right side rather, to Staskell, who hits it over. BDS will return it. Jansky again, this time on the kill. Good save there by BDS at the net. See what Exeter-Milligan can do now. Blocked by BDS. That looked like Sliva, who got a hand on it. And the Eagles have now scored 5 straight. They lead 6-2 in the second set. Jansky with a dig. Now Turbiates again blocked by the Eagles. A block party for BDS. I think Sliva, I think, got in there. A couple other ones at the net. And it was sent right back on the Exeter-Milligan line. Now Miller, who had served 6 straight, will miss that one long. And so the point back to Exeter-Milligan, 7-3. It will be Morgan White, the junior, checking into the back row to serve. And White can't get it over the net, goes into it. And the point back to BDS. Jasmine Turbiates will check in for White, who came in to serve. And we're going to have Mariah Sliva serving next for BDS. So Sliva, the jump serve. Songster there receives it right back over to BDS. Now Taylor Sliva down the middle. Taylor Sliva with the kill. That'll give Taylor now 3 kills for the game. She also has an ace. And Mariah Sliva now with BDS up by 6. Back to serve. Songster, the dig, high up in the air. Now Olsen, near far side set rather to Jansky. Jansky back over to the back row of BDS. They'll hit it back over here from about the 10-foot line. And a point is going to BDS on a violation. Last touching that was Campbell Bowling, a freshman for the Lady Eagles, number 21. So now it's 10-3. The official at the platform just had some words for Emma Olsen. I don't know if he's just trying to figure something out or what, but BDS back to serve. Staskell, the attack. Good attack. BDS hits it back over. Staskell blocks it right there at the net. Now the Eagles will hit it back over here with Bowling. Now Songster will take a swing from the far side for Exeter-Milligan. Set in the middle. Now an attack by BDS. And they'll get a kill to go. Taylor Sliva on the attack, making it 11-3. And BDS leads 11-3 again. And Taylor Sliva with her 4th kill. A timeout is going to be called on the court as Coach Fosek for Exeter-Milligan wants to talk things over. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. This is the CRC Volleyball Final on Max Country and Strive TV.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Shickley Grain, Bamsberger Welding, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Stutzman Interiors, and Advanced Services.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
Extreme Automotive in York, providing personalized, honest service you can count on bumper to bumper. Good luck to all area athletes from Extreme Auto in York.
8-point lead for BDS here in the second set of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Final. BDS took the first one, 25-21. They lead 11-3 here in the second, and Mariah Sliva back to serve. So Sliva over the net. Songster back there with the serve received. Now Olsen setting up Jansky on the far side. Jansky over the net, hit by some blockers. That made it a little easier for BDS. Then Haley Sliva, a near side attack right on the line. That'll give Haley Sliva her 2nd kill of the contest. And now a 9-point lead for BDS. Then Krupicka near side will miss on the attack. Point right back to the Lady Eagles. Mariah Sliva again, jump serve to the back row for Exeter-Milligan. Set in the middle, Jansky far side attack. There's Cameron Jansky. It's been a while since she's been involved at a point. That's her 2nd kill of the game. She also has 1 ace. And Exeter-Milligan will go back to serve here with Mallory Staskell. Arcing serve over, now a set by Hannah Miller. Far side attack now by BDS, recovered by the T-Wolves. Jansky, good attack there, knocks a player down in the back row, although BDS will save it. Now it's back with Exeter-Milligan. Canode, the overhand spike over the net. Now Haley Sliva for BDS. It's going to be Mariah Sliva with the free ball back over. Now Jansky, another attack. It's going to be Hannah Miller getting that one. And then Mariah Sliva fired from the 10-foot line. It was hit off the hands of Cameron Jansky, but it went out of bounds. And so Sliva Mariah Sliva with another kill. That's her 5th one of the contest. And now a 10-point BDS lead. 14-4. Olsen set up here for Canode. All the way to the back row for BDS. Now Mariah Sliva firing again from that point. Sliva with the dig in the back row. Songster on the attack. Bowling got it off her, and then Miller will bump it back over. Now Olsen swinging attack here on the right side for Jansky. Recovered by BDS. Good rally now by both teams. Olsen now setting up Canode. Oh, miscommunication, BDS. Nobody there. There are 2 players there looking at the ball, then looking at each other. The ball fell to their feet. Miscommunication, and the point will go back to Exeter-Milligan. Here's Josie Canode now on the serve. Gets it over. Jansky right there to send it back. To go under the net, it did. Point, Exeter-Milligan. And Cameron Jansky on the kill, her 3rd one of the game. Now Canode back to serve. Exeter-Milligan down by 8. And make it now 7 after the serve receive wasn't controlled by the Lady Eagles. So Canode will go again. Mariah Sliva, serve receive. Now Miller over here to Haley Sliva on the far side. Haley too far on the attack. That'll miss, and the point right back to the EM Wolves. Josie Canode now will serve. And libero Hoynes back there with the dig. Setting up down the middle. Blocked by Exeter-Milligan. Jansky there on the block. It's Mallory Dixon trying that swing, but couldn't get past Jansky. Now a 5-point lead, still here for BDS, but Exeter-Milligan has gone on a nice run here. Hoynes back there with the serve receive. Now Bowling near side. Nope, misses the line. I think she tried to go right down the antenna line, but it misses. Exeter-Milligan with a point. They've cut it now to 4 points. BDS had a 10-point lead here in the set. Now it's 14-10, and a timeout called by Coach Alfs for the Lady Eagles. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Max Country and Strive TV.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
14-10, BDS with a lead over the Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves. This is the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Final on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV. Josie Canode and Exeter-Milligan on a 5-point scoring run, and they'll pick up another one there as well with Josie Canode in the ace. That's her 2nd ace of the contest. And now it's a 3-point game. Canode again on the serve. Points, back row, serve receive. Now Haley Sliva gets BDS out of the hole with a kill. That is the freshman's 3rd kill of the contest, and I actually think that breaks about what was a 7-point scoring run for Exeter-Milligan, because it was 14-4. They made it 14-11. So now it's back here with BDS, and Haley Sliva will serve. And will miss it long. So the point back to Exeter-Milligan and Cameron Jansky. BDS, free ball back over the net after the serve. Now Olsen, far side set up for Savannah Krupicka. That's the 3rd kill for Krupicka, the 5'5" sophomore. And the T-Wolves have brought it back down to 2 points. Jansky serving. Jess Hudson with the serve receive, and here is Mariah Sliva, free ball back over the net. Emma Olsen set up Krupicka. Krupicka squeezes it between blockers. That's back-to-back for Savannah. And Exeter-Milligan has made it now a 1-point game, 15-14. BDS again had a 10-point lead, 14-4. Now it's 15-14 until Jansky here serving just wide. Tried to go pretty much straight down the line on the near side and then maybe ends up about less than a foot wide. So the point back to BDS. Now they lead by 2. And the Eagles serving. Olsen set up near side. Jansky from the 10-foot line over the net. Behind the back, set back over the net by BDS. Look at this, playing ping pong with the ball. There's Haley Sliva who last touched it out of bounds. Over past the net and out of bounds on Exeter-Milligan's side. 16-15 BDS. Olsen serving, right hand over the net. Points back there with the receive. Good save there by Haley Sliva at the net. Now it's with Exeter-Milligan. Krupicka on the far side. Whoop, miscommunication. Back row for BDS. That's going to tie up the game at 16. They tie up the set, rather, at 16. BDS, of course, leads 1-0 in sets. That got the Exeter-Milligan crowd across from me. A little more into it. Hoynes, dig in the back row. Now Mariah Sliva blocked. BDS needs to save it. They do with Haley Sliva, the free ball back over. Here's Jansky. Now Olsen set on the right side. What a kill there for Mallory Staskell. That'll be her first kill of the game. She has 3 aces that leads this team. And she picks up 1 there. Now Exeter-Milligan on top, 17-16. Here's Olsen serving. Now Haley Sliva to Mariah Sliva. Over some blockers for Exeter-Milligan. Now they're working with it. Savannah Krupicka at the net. See what BDS can do. Here is Mariah Sliva again on the attack. Now Krupicka for Exeter-Milligan off a middle set. It is going to go wide, and we're back tied up here at 17. So now, here's Ashley Schlegel serving. Canode the serve receive. Olsen the setup on the near side net. Therefore Staskell back over here to BDS. Quick shot back over. Now Jansky from behind the line. Goes way over to the BDS bench. And a kill for Cameron Jansky. It's her 4th one of the day. And it's an 18-17 lead for the Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves. Right side, here is Krupicka on the serve, goes into the net, and we're back tied up at 18. Seen a pretty great set here so far. BDS got off to a huge lead, 14-4. Since then, Exeter-Milligan has gone on a 14-4 run to make it now 18-18. Here's BDS with the ball. Mariah Sliva just a tap over the net. Krupicka on the near side to Canode. Canode is going to get a kill. There in the back row. It couldn't be recovered there by BDS. And Josie Canode on the board. That'll give Exeter-Milligan a 1-point lead. Some subs going on here as Morgan White checks in to serve in the back row for Jasmine Turbiates. All right, here's White over the net. Back row dig. Now Hannah Miller setting up. Mariah Sliva near the middle of the net. Recovered here by Exeter-Milligan. Now Mallory Staskell. A attack goes wide. And that'll knot it up again here at 19 after the BDS point. Mariah Sliva now will serve. Sliva jump serve. Canode back row serve receive. Middle set for Olsen, or middle set for Jansky by Olsen. There gets to the back row for BDS. Now here's Mariah again on the attack. There to the back row. Free ball back over by the T-Wolves. Now it's Bowling near side attack. Long. And the point back to Exeter-Milligan, 20-19. T-Wolves on top. Staskell will serve it again. Left-handed serve. Bowling, back row dig. Excuse me, there's Bowling right there, hitting it back over on the bump. Now Exeter-Milligan with it. Jansky overhead, over the net. Back row, now it's Haley Sliva on the attack. Canode right there with the dig. Olsen setting up Jansky in the middle. T-Wolves again with a point. 21-19. And back serving is Mallory Staskell. Staskell on the serve. And Mariah Sliva, back row receive. Here is Bowling over the net. Nearly got a point. Good recovery there by Exeter-Milligan. Now Hannah Miller for Taylor Sliva. Right in the middle. Taylor Sliva. Been a while since she's been involved, but she picks up her 5th kill of the match and makes it now a 1-point deficit for her Lady Eagles. 21-20. Exeter-Milligan on top. Jansky. Now Olsen, and now Canode for Exeter-Milligan over the net. Here's BDS with Mallory Dixon. And the kill there for BDS. Mallory Dixon picks up her 2nd attack of the night, and that'll tie it up here at 21. And Taylor Sliva serving. She'll miss on it. And Sliva will go to the bench. Here's Coins checking in, the libero for Taylor Sliva. 22-21. Exeter-Milligan leading. Josie Canode now on the serve. Coins, back row dig. Now Miller setting up Haley Sliva. Far side, and the attack. They're recovered by Exeter-Milligan. Now they're attacking on the far side with Krupicka. That goes to the back row. BDS will hit it back over. Now Jansky, middle attack. They're recovered by, what a play by Mariah Sliva there at the line. Recovered by BDS. Jansky will try it again. Again, another dig by Sliva in the back row. Now Haley Sliva for BDS on the far side. Exeter-Milligan hits it back over. Good recovery by them. And here's an attack by BDS. That'll miss. That is Mallory Dixon, just too far to the right. And the T-Wolves up 23-21. And Coach Alps for BDS wants a timeout. They trail by 2. And we'll be back in 30 seconds for the remainder of the second set here on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
Tim and Kale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales reps, are proud to sponsor the CRC tournament. Call Tim, Kale, Bill, or Nate to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
This is Alan Odepal, Odepal Insurance, at 4th and Grant in Yorktown Center. Insurance is our only business.
Since 1882, ag producers have partnered with Cornerstone Bank to realize their full potential of farm operations. Cornerstone invites you to stop in or call any of the 43 bank locations in Nebraska to discover the Cornerstone difference.
BDS had a 14-4 lead in this second set. They already lead in the sets 1-0. They had a 14-4 lead. Exeter-Milligan came all the way back to tie it up. At one point it was 18-18. So BDS started the second set on a 14-4 run, and then Exeter-Milligan went on its own 14-4 run. And now it's Exeter-Milligan with a 23-21 lead here in the second set. But Josie Canode right there serving goes long. So the point back to BDS. They're now down by 1 with Haley Sliva, the freshman, on to serve. Sliva over the net on the serve. Canode off her hands awkwardly. It's going to go into the bleachers. And BDS has tied it. Timeout now, Coach Fosek for Exeter-Milligan. 23-all. Now we'll keep you right here as we're about to take a set break. Just want to recap what we've got so far here in this game. It's Cameron Jansky so far leading the way for Exeter-Milligan with 4 kills. Mallory Staskell, she's been involved in the back row digging, of course, but also aces. She has 3 to really fire up the Exeter-Milligan crowd. And then on the other side for Bruning, Davenport, and Shickley, Taylor Sliva with 4 kills in the contest. Mariah Sliva has 5. Haley Sliva with 3. Mallory Dixon has 2. Jessalyn Hudson has 1 on the day. Taylor Sliva also has the ace for BDS. This is a best-of-5 championship match here at the York City Auditorium. If you are just joining us, Cross County beat Meridian about an hour ago, maybe over an hour ago, in the third place game. So Cross County, the 2020 champions, get third place here in 2021. Now BDS and Exeter-Milligan going at it for the CRC title. Served by BDS with a tie game, 23-all in the second set. Blocked at the net by Exeter-Milligan after first it was BDS serving. Exeter-Milligan returned the serve, and then Mariah Sliva from about 5 feet behind the 10-foot line. It was blocked by Jansky at the net. Now set point for the T-Wolves. Jansky serving it. Now Haley Sliva. Nope, double hit called. Exeter-Milligan has tied this one up with a 25-23 win over BDS in set 2. Means we're knotted up at 1 set apiece. And we'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back for the third set next on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
This is Craig Yurkowski with Ag West Land Brokers. I'm excited to be a part of the Ag West Land Brokers team. With over 25 years being in production agriculture, let me put my experience to work for you.
At Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, we focus on helping you select the best products and services that will benefit your operation. To learn more, visit cvacoop.com.
Fortify Group, helping people fortify their lives and safeguarding their futures with insurance and real estate results. Now serving Thayer and Nuckolls counties with a new Fortify office in Davenport.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blended good livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number 1.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Crossroads Conference volleyball coverage is brought to you by Central Valley Ag, Crossroads Awards, Napa Auto Parts, Stromsburg, Nick's Farm Store, and Carrie's Restaurant and Catering.
Extreme Automotive in York, providing personalized, honest service you can count on bumper to bumper. Good luck to all area athletes from Extreme Auto in York.
Tim and Cale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales representatives, are proud to sponsor local high school athletes. Call them to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Exeter-Milligan Booster Club wishes to thank our platinum sponsors, Saluka Custom Ag, Farmer & Son Funeral Home, Exeter Area Community Foundation, First Bank of Utica, and DJ the DJ Images by Jesse. Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Jensen Lumber Company, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Annie Jeffrey Memorial County Health Center, Weaver Repair, and Lavenders of York.
BDS took the first set 25-21. They had a big lead in the second set, but it was Exeter-Milligan coming back here in the Crossroads Conference Tournament Championship game to take the second set 25-23. Now we're getting ready here shortly for the third set between these two teams. They've played it twice this year in regular, not in the regular season, but in triangulars or in conference tournaments, or the Mudekas tournament to be specific. Exeter-Milligan played BDS there back on the 14th of September and lost in 2 sets to the Eagles. And then they also played back on the 2nd of September when BDS beat Exeter-Milligan 2-1 at the BDS Triangular, one of the first tournaments of the season for both teams. And we're tied up here again. 1-1 as we get ready for the third set. As the teams take the court, Canode will check into the back row for Exeter-Milligan. Hoynes about to come in here for BDS. Into the back row. As Taylor Sliva will go to the bench. So now it's Slagle serving. You have Slagle, Haley Sliva, and Hoynes in the back row. For Exeter-Milligan, Hudson back into the game in the front row. Also Mallory Dixon and Mariah Sliva now swinging after the serve. Recovered here by Exeter-Milligan. Now Krupicka at the net, blocked by BDS. Right back to the T-Wolves. Krupicka, this time a lofted hit back over the net. Now Sliva on the near side. Mariah Sliva with the kill. That gives her 6 for the senior. And BDS opens up the third set with the point, 1-0. Now, serve over the net by Slagle. All the way there to the back row. Exeter-Milligan has to chase it. Jansky, the free ball back over the net. Now here's Haley Sliva giving it to Hudson, near side. Jess Hudson on the attack. That's her second kill of the game. And the junior, they're getting involved here in the third set. Slagle again, serving. And now Emma Olsen setting Turbiantes. Swing there by Turbiantes. Back row dig by BDS. Now Mariah Sliva just trying to touch it over. Touched last by BDS. And the point right back to Exeter-Milligan. They get their first point of the set. Now 2-1. Here's Emma Olsen serving for the T-Wolves. Now Hudson will overhead it back over the net. Now Cameron Jansky at the net, blocked by BDS, and Mallory Dixon right there just meeting the attack by Jansky at the net and sending it right back to the T-Wolves. 3-1. BDS now on top. Lady Eagles serving now. And Jansky will return the serve on an overhead. Now here's Mariah Sliva hitting it back over. Emma Olsen setting up Staskell, and Staskell misses on the attack on the near side. And so the point is back with the Lady Eagles, 4-1. They started the second set off really well. Exeter-Milligan came back to tie it up and ultimately win the set. We'll see what it's like in this one. BDS will get another point. 5-1, and the Eagles again back to serve. At more of a line drive serve by the Lady Eagles. It goes into the net. And so Fiala, who was serving those last couple of times, will miss it and give Exeter-Milligan a second point of the third set. Now it's Krupicka on the serve. Just hits the top part of the net. Mariah Sliva right there to clean it up. Taylor Sliva taking a swing, but it is hit into the net. And so the point right back to Exeter-Milligan, 5-3, BDS lead. There's Krupicka, right-handed serve. Slagle, back row serve received. Now Haley Sliva setting up on the far side, an attacker. Right back over to Exeter-Milligan. Songster right back over the net for EM. Now the ball just kind of hovering around the net. There's a block. Didn't see quite who that was on. But the point right back there to the Eagles. Now it's 6-3. Hannah Miller now on the serve. Received by the back row. Here's Krupicka, blocked again by BDS. Now Songster still there for Exeter-Milligan. It was blocked and recovered. Songster then had a chance on the far side and missed on the attack. It's right back to BDS, 7-3. Miller again will serve. Left-handed serve, just hits the top part of the net, gets over. Now Olsen setting up Turbiantes, right side. Back row dig by the Eagles. Now Sliva on the attack. Swan for Olsen there in the front row, setting up Songster. Songster gets it to the back row. Now Mariah Sliva again, near side. Jansky there with the back row dig. Olsen now setting up Josie Canode, and Canode will hit it back over. Now we've got Mariah Sliva back over the net. And the attack there from Haley Sliva. There's going to get the kill. That one was just kind of lobbed by Exeter-Milligan right near the net, and in the perfect spot for Haley Sliva to knock it down. That is her 4th kill of the contest. 8-3. Olsen now to Turbiates after the BDS serve. Now Mariah Sliva back over the net. Staskell will send it back to BDS. Hannah Miller setting up a bump here over the net by Haley Sliva. Now blocked here by, or was it blocked or was it into the net? Either way, Mariah Sliva was in the area. Savannah Kropitchka with a swing, and it was sent back. BDS now up 9-3 here in the 3rd set. Emma Olsen now to Songster. Songster the free ball back over the net. Now Taylor Sliva just reaching high, and a lifting violation is called on Exeter-Milligan. Sliva there with a good touch shot right over the net. And a timeout called by Coach Madeline Fosek for Exeter-Milligan. We'll step aside as well for 30 seconds. BDS leads in set 3 of the CRC Championship game on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience. Nutrien Ag Solutions in Davenport and Edgar.
This is Byron of the Byron Reamer Agency. Jody and I are proud to support the Broncos. Call us for your crop, livestock, farm, home, and auto insurance. Go Broncos!
10-3, BDS leads in the 3rd set. We are tied in sets in the Crossroads Conference Tournament Championship game here in 2021 between Exeter-Milligan and Bruning Davenport Shickley. BDS won the first set 25-21. Exeter-Milligan took the second set 25-23. Here we are in set 3 with BDS on top 10-3. And now it'll be Hannah Miller back to serve. Left-handed serve for her over the net. As Olsen right there for a setup for Songster on the far side. Right back over the net. Here's BDS on the attack now. It's Mariah Sliva just finding the open court. Nobody took it there for Exeter-Milligan. And Mariah Sliva there with her 7th kill of the contest. 11-3. Now Miller serving. Canode, back row serve receive. Songster right back to Canode, who overheads it over the net. Now Haley Sliva. Good dig there by Exeter-Milligan. Songster will try it. Just too far over the net. Got it over the blockers at the net. Got it over, made the back line think about it. They didn't end up going for the ball, and it just ended up long. Good decision there by the back row for BDS. Good try there by Kaya Songster. Now you've got another try here for Turbiates on the right side after the BDS serve. It's recovered there by the back row. Back here with Exeter-Milligan, though. Songster on the attack from the far side. Now middle set for BDS. Mariah Sliva, strong attack. Good dig there by Canode in the back row. Jansky will try it, blocked at the net. We've said that a lot tonight by these BDS players. Now Jansky in with the attack. She took off from the 10-foot line and just went right on the far sideline. So a nice angle on that attack, and it just hit the line. The line judge pointed the flag down. 12-4. And Morgan White in here back to serve for the T-Wolves. Set up by Miller, and Sliva is going to get blocked. I think that was blocked. And that was Jansky again, yeah. They've called her name out a couple of times tonight on blocks. She got another one there. BDS, though, still leads 12-5 in the 3rd set. Now Hannah Miller, double hit. Called on Miller and the Eagles. And a serve now by White is just going to miss long. So BDS back with a point, 13-6. Mariah Sliva now will serve as Bowling checks into the game for Exeter-Milligan. Sliva, no, will miss on it, goes into the net. (13-7). Served by Exeter-Milligan, goes wide. And the point right back here to the Eagles, 14-7 now, as Taylor Sliva will come in to serve for the Lady Eagles. 14-7. Staskell there with the serve received. Songster sets it back over the net. Now Haley Sliva over the net. Here's Songster for Exeter-Milligan on the far side. Kaya Songster gets on the board. The 5'4" senior, her first kill of the game. She's had a few attempts there on that far side. That one's successful. That makes it a 6-point game. BDS, though, still on top, 14-8. And Josie Canode back to serve. Jump serve goes into the net. And the point back to BDS. Jess Hudson and Chloe Carlson coming into the game for BDS. Looks like Hannah Miller and Campbell Bowling go to the bench. New set of players out there for BDS. Now Jansky here on the attack. Near side attack right on the near side line. And that is her 6th attack of the game. 15-9. Exeter-Milligan trails. They are serving. Hoynes, back row dig. Now Haley Sliva setting up Mariah Sliva. Just a dink over the net. Nope, nobody got it for Exeter-Milligan. Goes down on the court. And so Schlegel will go back to serve with BDS up 16-9. Schlegel right-handed serve. Jansky, back row serve receive. You got Olsen setting up Turbiates. Good attack by Turbiates. Got it to the back line. Now it's Mariah Sliva swinging and her attack long. Point Timberwolves, 16-10. BDS. Now Emma Olsen on the serve. And this one recovered by BDS. Hoynes will free ball it back over the net. Here's Jansky. Now Olsen, near side setup for Krupicka. And nearly, well, saved by BDS. Nearly a point there for Exeter-Milligan. See what Staskell, that was Staskell on the kill the last time. That was Krupicka the second time. Blocked at the net by Exeter-Milligan. BDS has to work for it. Here is Jansky. And the free ball back over the net by Canode. Jessalyn Hudson on the attack. Now it's Krupicka near side. Hit by, no, was not. It's a point for BDS. I think Exeter-Milligan thought it was tipped by the Eagles and then out of bounds, but it was not. And so BDS gets the point on the missed attack at the net by Exeter-Milligan. Now served by the T-Wolves. Turbiates from the 10-foot line, firing over the net. Now Haley Sliva back over for BDS. Krupicka on the attack on the far side, blocked out of bounds though. So the point back to Exeter-Milligan. And now it'll be Savannah Krupicka back to serve. Krupicka, line drive, serve over the net. This has a chance of an ace, and it is. For Savannah Krupicka, first ace today for her. That is the seventh ace of the game for Exeter-Milligan. And Krupicka will try it again. Back row dig. Now Jess Hudson, far side attack. Overhead. Now it's with Exeter-Milligan. Krupicka to the back row. Haley Sliva to Mariah Sliva. Mariah Sliva gets the kill. Haley on the assist. That'll give Mariah 8 kills for the game. Now Hannah Miller back to serve with BDS up by 6, 18-12 here in the third set. Jansky over the net from the 10-foot line. Now it is Haley Sliva. Bumped back over the net here by Hannah Miller. Now Olsen setting up Songster, far side. Songster, good attack, back row. Now Hannah Miller to set up Mariah Sliva. Sliva into the net and the point. Back to Exeter-Milligan. 18-13. So now the T-Wolves will have a serving substitution as Morgan White comes in. Jasmine Turbiates goes off. White on the serve. Sliva, attack from the far side. And recovered here by Exeter-Milligan. Now Miller back over to Sliva. That was Haley Sliva, by the way. Ball just hanging around the net. Going to be here with BDS. And a missed attack goes out into the crowd here. Now it's a 6-point lead, 19-13 for the BDS Eagles here in the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Championship game on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV. Mariah Sliva serving. Now Olsen set in the middle for Jansky. Cameron Jansky. That's her 7th one of the game. She leads all players on the court in kills this season. She had around 250 on the year before the CRC. Now it's Staskell serving. 5-point BDS lead though still. And Mariah Sliva bump back over the net. Now Olsen, good job there with the dink back over the net. And then BDS trying to respond on some kind of attack, but it's wide. And the point right back to Exeter-Milligan, 19-15. Here's Olsen now serving, Staskell serving. This one goes long and down. BDS here to 20 points in set 3. They lead at 20-15. Now Taylor Sliva just checked back in. She's in the ball game. Right-handed serve. There. Krupicka back row set. Now it's Jansky, the tap over the net. Free ball back over by BDS. Olsen middle set. Jansky right side. Yes, Cameron Jansky. Kill number 8. And now it's a 4-point game. Even when you think BDS is just going to, being a number 1 seed, explode in a set and dominate Exeter-Milligan. Exeter-Milligan crawls right back into it. It's a 4-point game. And got a point back to Exeter-Milligan on a lifting call on BDS. And a timeout here is going to be called by Coach Alfs for the Lady Eagles. We'll take a break as well. We're back in 30 seconds. This is the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament Final on Max Country and Strive TV.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation and Pruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs. Or call them today, 402-353-6775.
Remember Carrie's Restaurant and Catering when hosting your next event. From large to small, Carrie's does it all. Carrie's Restaurant and Catering, just off Highway 81 in McCool Junction.
Van Kirk Brothers Contracting is a family-owned company that specializes in underground utilities and heavy highway construction. Their main headquarters is located in Sutton, Nebraska. Van Kirk Brothers Contracting says good luck Phillies and Mustangs.
20-17 here in the third set between the BDS Eagles and the Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves. BDS with the lead. They are 5 points away from taking a 2-set-to-1 lead. Exeter-Milligan, they've been crawling back into it. They were trailing early in this set. Of course, they'll need 8 points away from 25 to take a 2-sets-to-1 lead. We'll see what happens. Here as Josie Canode for the T-Wolves will serve it away. Jump serve over the net. This one hits the line. That's an ace serve. Josie Canode. That's her 3rd ace of the day, along with a kill. And a good one there from the junior T-Wolf. So Canode will try it again. And Sliva back there with the serve receive. Here's Haley Sliva, far side over the net. Olsen bumps it up in the air for Exeter-Milligan. Now Krpichka on the attack. Ball in the front row for BDS. Now Mariah Sliva firing from behind the line. Back row dig by the T-Wolves. Krpichka up in the air. Again, Sliva with a dig in the back row. You've got now Exeter-Milligan with it in the front row. Attack here by Jansky up in the air, and that's a point for Exeter-Milligan. They've cut it now to 2 points, or 1 point rather, 22-19. And another one for Cameron Jansky. That's her 9th one of the game. Canode again on the serve. Miller with the set. Now over the net was BDS, and then it wasn't recovered by Exeter-Milligan on the front row. Here is Haley Sliva now. Will serve it down the middle. Olsen the setup. Now Jansky on the attack off a BDS player's hands, out of bounds. And Exeter-Milligan has brought it back to a point, 21-20. Now it'll be Jansky serving. Jansky, the right-handed serve over the net. This one just out. Just a bit wide. And that's going to be a service error for Exeter-Milligan. That'll give a point back to BDS, 22-20. Serve underway by BDS. Here's Krpichka. Her attack is long. BDS now up 23-20. And a timeout here is going to be called by Exeter-Milligan. 3-point lead for BDS late in set 3. We'll step aside for 30 seconds, and we're back on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV after these words.
Sutton Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, locally owned so they understand the importance of personal connections. It's their goal to provide you and your family with outstanding personal care and superior service.
Nunnenkamp Electric LLC in Henderson, Nebraska offers experienced professional electrical services along with home standby generator systems and solar installations. Call Trevor with Nunnenkamp Electric LLC today.
George Brothers Incorporated, serving Sutton and the surrounding area. George Brothers has what you need to get you up and moving. George Brothers Incorporated in Sutton.
23-20 here in the Crossroads Conference, third set of the final game between BDS and Exeter-Milligan. BDS again with this tight lead. They got off to a good start in the set. They get up by about 6 points early. I think it was 9-3. I had wrote down at some point. Exeter-Milligan then came back, of course, at one point to tie it. And now here we are, BDS again with the 23-20 lead, looking to go up 2-1. The serve underway by the Eagles. And Turbiates there at the net. Took a while there for BDS. They called the point. BDS was kind of still running a play. And maybe they just didn't hear the whistle. And I don't know if I blame them. It's pretty loud in this city auditorium. But there was a violation called at the net in favor of Exeter-Milligan, so it's back with them. Now Hoynes gets the serve received from Exeter-Milligan. Mariah Sliva, now a strong attack. Good dig in the back row by Canode. Now here's Krpichka on the far side. Recovered by the BDS back row. Mariah Sliva will take it near side. Again on the attack. Back row received. And a double hit violation is called on Exeter-Milligan after the Sliva attack. Now set point for the BDS Eagles. Over the net, 24-21. BDS will have about 4 set points, but Exeter-Milligan's going to pick up one on them with Cameron Jansky on the attack. So another set point here for BDS, 24-22. We'll have 2 more of these. Over the net as Exeter-Milligan serves it. Taylor Sliva. Soft shot back over. Emma Olsen setting up Krpichka near side. Back over the net. Dig in the back row by BDS. Mariah Sliva over the net at the 10-foot line. Olsen now again, Krupicka. Or excuse me, that's Staskell, beg your pardon. Staskell near side, over the net. And BDS gets the kill. There from Mariah Sliva, and they win 25-22 here in the third set. And have a 2-1 lead over the Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves. We'll be right back in 2 minutes for set 4 here of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Championship game.
Tim and Kale Palace, Bill Hoffman and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales reps, are proud to sponsor the CRC tournament. Call Tim, Kale, Bill, or Nate to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
This is Alan Odepal, Odepal Insurance, at 4th and Grant in Yorktown Center. Insurance is our only business.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Edgewater Insurance, Osceola, Weaver Pharmacy, Copsa Odie, CPAs and Advisors, and Midwest Bank in York.
This is Craig Yurkowski with Ag West Land Brokers. I'm excited to be a part of the Ag West Land Brokers team. With over 25 years being in production agriculture, let me put my experience to work for you.
At Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, we focus on helping you select the best products and services that will benefit your operation. To learn more, visit cvacoop.com.
Since 1882, ag producers have partnered with Cornerstone Bank to realize their full potential of farm operations. Cornerstone invites you to stop in or call any of the 43 bank locations in Nebraska to discover the Cornerstone difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Shickley Grain, Bamsberger Welding, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Stutzman Interiors, and Advanced Services.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years. Make RC Pit Stop your convenience store in Rising City, located right on Highway 92. For beverages, food, and gas, stop at RC Pit Stop in Rising City.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Potter Repair in Beaver Crossing, your one-stop for auto and diesel repairs. Don't settle for anything less than Potter Repair. Call EJ or John at 532-3525.
The BDS Eagles and the Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves here in the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Championship game. BDS took the first set win, 25-21. Exeter-Milligan won the second set, 25-23. BDS just about 3 minutes ago took the third set, 25-21, beg your pardon. And now we are getting set and ready for the fourth set here at the York City Auditorium. A tradition to have the CRC Championship games here in York at the City Auditorium. Looks brand new, refurbished, new fresh paint on the walls. New lights also around this gymnasium as well, as both teams here take the court. BDS on my right, Exeter-Milligan on my left. Exeter-Milligan wearing their all-black jerseys, white lettering. The libero, Josie Canode, wearing a white jersey. And then BDS wearing their all-whites with maroon lettering and maroon numbers. And then their libero, Hoynes, is wearing all black. The first serve by Exeter-Milligan underway. And it's Sliva who'll get it started just with a light attack over the net. And ping-ponged between a couple of Exeter-Milligan front row players down on the court. And Sliva will get the attack credit. 1-0 BDS here in set 4. Back row serve received by the T-Wolves. And then it's Staskell hitting it back over the net. Now Cano to set. Here Emma Olsen will set up Krupicka. Savannah Krupicka there with the kill. That's her 5th one of the game for the junior. Sophomore, beg your pardon. And now Krupicka is going back to serve. Tied up at 1. Exeter-Milligan serves it away. Haley Sliva setting up Mariah Sliva near side. It's going to be BDS point. Hit over onto the other side and blocked by Exeter-Milligan, but down on their court. So BDS with the point, and it's back here with a Eagle serve. Emma Olsen set in the middle for Turbiates. Good attack, but it's blocked. Sent back. And then the free ball back over to the back row. Now BDS with it. Taylor Sliva down the middle. And that's going to be recovered there. Dig in the back row. Songster now for Exeter-Milligan will try it. Free ball over the net, actually. BDS back over now to Exeter-Milligan as Canode takes an overhand spike. Here we are with Sliva, the setup for Miller, and then it was blocked. BDS did not find a recovery option there. After it was blocked, a couple players were kind of confused on what to do. That'll tie up the fourth set here at 2. Reminder, BDS leads 2-1. So if they win this set, it would be over. Of course, Exeter-Milligan needs to win to force it to a 5th set tiebreaker. Now here is Mariah Sliva. A running spike on the far side. That's going to go down as a kill. Give her now 10 for the contest. And Sliva now back to serve. That's Mariah. Swinging over the net. Now Jansky set up by Olsen. Lobbed up in the air by the blockers. Now BDS with it. Running shot back over the net. Exeter-Milligan will try an attack. Here's Krpichka to the back row for BDS. Now Haley Sliva. Right on the far side down the line. Still recovered here by Exeter-Milligan. Songster now will attack. Here's Hannah Miller. Sending it all the way to the back row as Olsen's just going to set it back over to BDS. Here's Taylor Sliva down the middle. Taylor Sliva with a kill. That's 6 for her. On the game, she also has an ace. Now, serve here by Mariah Sliva. Canode now hits it back over, set by Miller for BDS. Taylor Sliva, light shot back over the net. Now Olsen setting up Jansky for Exeter-Milligan. Blocked, sent back. Exeter-Milligan, free ball back over the net. Haley Sliva right there for BDS. I think was a little out of position there. She missed on the hit there at the end near the net. And so the point right back to Exeter-Milligan. Now it's 4-3 BDS. Now serve up, it's missed into the net. So Exeter-Milligan gives up a point. BDS will take it back. They now lead 5-3. Taylor Sliva will serve. Canode back there with the receive in the back row. Jansky hit over the net, hit high by Miller up in the air, and then the free ball by Bowling back over the net. Now Jansky set up by Olsen. Jansky to Olsen, or Olsen to Jansky. There we go. And Jansky again on the kill. Now Canode will serve. Back row dig by BDS. Now they attack there by... See, that was Bowling. That's going to go wide, and they'll miss. That means Exeter-Milligan back here tied at 5. Now Canode to Hoynes, who gets the serve received. Now Haley Sliva over the net. On the attack, Jansky, shot blocked. Olsen, dink back over the net. Now it's with BDS. See what they can do with it, as Hoynes will send it to the Exeter-Milligan back row. Turbiates to Krpichka near the net. Now it's back with the Eagles. And they'll hit it over. Exeter-Milligan, Jansky on the attack. Now BDS down the middle. Bowling! What a swing, what an attack. Bowling, they're set up by Hannah Miller. Now Jess Hudson will check in for the Lady Eagles. Six to 5. BDS regains the lead with Haley Sliva serving. Jansky Now here's Krapicka, the free ball over the net. Haley Sliva now back to bowling, back to back. Kills for BDS. Nope, excuse me, that's Mallory Dixon. Beg your pardon. Number 26, there we go. 26, Mallory Dixon, if that's correct. That was her third kill of the game for Mallory. She had back-to-back there as well. So I think I gave her a wrong one. Now it's 4. So Exeter-Milligan picked up a point there as well. 7-6, BDS leading here in the 4th set. Now Jess Hudson from behind the line, back over the net. Set in the middle for Exeter-Milligan. Now Krapicka over. Here's an attack by BDS on the far side. And a free ball back over the net by Exeter-Milligan. Haley Sliva now to Dixon once again. And Mallory Dixon, she has now, I think, 3 straight points for BDS. That'll give her 5 kills for the contest. Just coming in there was Chloe Carlson. She'll now check out. Into the back row, now Schlegel serving. 8-6 BDS lead here in set 4 of the CRC volleyball final. Turbiates at the net. That's going to be a net violation called on BDS. So the point back to Exeter-Milligan. 1-point game here in the 4th set, 8-7. Now we'll see here. Emma Olsen serving. Set in the middle for Mariah Sliva. And the attack there by Mariah. Another one goes for her. That's 11 on the night. And a 2-point Lady Eagle lead. Served by the Eagles into the net. Time it was Fiala serving from the back row. Krapicka now will take it over for Exeter-Milligan. Krapicka over the net. Set in the middle here for Taylor Sliva. Goes wide. And we're back tied up at 9. Reminder that BDS leads 2-1. Exeter-Milligan needs this 4th set to tie it up and go to a 5th. Krapicka nearly got the ace, but good job BDS recovering it there from the back row. Now here's Exeter-Milligan. Olsen set up in the middle. Now that's going to go in for Mallory Staskell. Kill number 3 for her on the day. That matches how many aces she has in this game. And Exeter-Milligan picks up a lead here in set 4, 10-9. As it will be, once again, Savannah Krapicka back to serve. Now bump up in the air by Haley Sliva. BDS will tap it back over. Here's Jansky, blocked at the net by BDS. Ball just dangling around the net. Who's got it? It's going to be BDS point. Tough get there for Exeter-Milligan. Is just kind of hovering on one side or the other. Nobody got it. It was coming down. It ended up hitting the net and then falling on the Exeter-Milligan side. It was tough to get it from there. Now BDS ties the game up at 10. Here's Staskell. Her attack is blocked. And then Exeter-Milligan will free ball it right back over after the block. And then BDS here on the right side. Taylor Sliva misses on the attack. And Exeter-Milligan back to a 1-point lead. So Morgan White will now serve for the T-Wolves over the net. Middle set, now right side attack for Mariah Sliva. And another one, and an assist also from, I think that was 23, Haley Sliva. So you got the 3 Slivas in the game here. Mariah now serving. Haley in the front row and Taylor also in the front row. Also Miller and Fiala as BDS, or excuse me, Exeter-Milligan. No, point BDS. Is that outside the antenna or is that blocked? Not sure. No, out. That attack was out. So 12-11. Now again, Exeter-Milligan, this time they'll get the point back. As that looked like Staskell, I think, on the attack. Tied up at 12. Mallory Staskell serving. Left-handed serve. Bump in the back row. Mariah Sliva, they're still back there. Now Taylor Sliva will free ball it back over the net. And Exeter-Milligan set in the middle. Now to Jansky. Middle hit, and 4 hits called on Exeter-Milligan. Point will go right back to BDS, and a 1-point lead, 13-12. Taylor Sliva serves over the net. And Exeter-Milligan can't get it over in 4, or in 3. First it was a serve receive that got pretty far out of the court near the Exeter-Milligan bench. It was tough for the T-Wolves from there. And so now BDS up 2. On the serve, dink backed over here by Emma Olsen after the BDS serve. Now Mallory Dixon once again with the kill. Mallory Dixon's had a good last couple of points. Really a good 4th set. I think she's got at least 3 or 4 kills in this set. That's going to give BDS a 15-12 lead, and we have a timeout on the court. Once again, we're in the 4th set with BDS up 2 sets to 1, and they lead by 3, 15-12 in set number 4. We'll be right back. You're listening to CRC Volleyball on Max Country and watching CRC Volleyball coverage on Strive TV.
Tim and Kale Palace, Bill Hoffman, and Nate Hoffman, your independent Pioneer sales reps, are proud to sponsor the CRC tournament. Call Tim, Kale, Bill, or Nate to talk about the industry's best lineup for both corn and soybeans for your farming operation.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
This is Alan Odepal Insurance at 4th and Grant in Yorktown Center. Insurance is our only business.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
This is the 17th game of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. 9 games on the first day and a couple games in the semifinals, some consolation matches over the last 2 days. We had 2 consolation matches this morning. That was won by Shelby Rising City and East Butler. And also Cross County got the 3rd place win. Now here we are in the final game, Exeter-Milligan and BDS for the championship. Out of the timeout, Exeter-Milligan is going to get a point and a kill from the right side. And that was once again Cameron Jansky on the attack. Gives her 11th kill of the game. And now Exeter-Milligan serving. There is Dixon again on the attack. 4 hits, though called on BDS as that went into the net. And now it's back with Exeter-Milligan. 1-point lead, 15-14. Canode on the serve. High arcing serve as Haley Sliva back there to dig it. Almost a miscommunication there for BDS. And then good job, Cameron Jansky. Good court awareness. Seeing nobody there in the area for BDS. She just tapped it over the blocker and has tied up this game here at 15. Exeter-Milligan 15, BDS 15. Canode on the serve. And now Mariah Sliva, her attack from the 10-foot line for BDS is too strong. Exeter-Milligan with a 1-point lead. Canode on the serve. Hoynes with a back row serve receive. Now Dixon again on the attack. Now they've got Exeter-Milligan working with it, but the point there to BDS. Hudson checks in, as does Chloe Carlson. And now Haley Sliva back to serve, the freshman. Over the net, Canode with the dig up in the air. Now Krpichka on the far side. That attack is long. And BDS now up 18-17. Or 17-16, rather. Now BDS serves. Jansky off the hands of some blockers and back down onto the court. That'll tie it back up here at 17. Jansky another kill. That gives her, I think, 12 for the game. Jansky a serve over the net. Now set in the middle by Sliva. Attack is wide by BDS. And Exeter-Milligan now with an 18-17 lead. Again, Exeter-Milligan needs to needs to win the set to go to 5. We'll see what can happen. Here is Haley Sliva now for Mallory Dixon, and Mallory Dixon another kill this set. I think that gives her 5 for the set. And that will tie the game back up at 18. Haley Sliva on the assist. Slagle now serving for BDS. And it'll be Savannah Krupichka back over. Now BDS working with it. Blocked at the net by Exeter-Milligan. Coins now back to Sliva. Lob over the blockers. Here's Jansky now firing from the 10-foot line for Exeter-Milligan. Now Sliva back over the net. Both teams just trading it, and then it's going to go down on the court. Some miscommunication there for Exeter-Milligan. And it's a 1-point lead for the BDS Eagles, 19-18. Served by Slagle. That's an ace. Serve for BDS. And Ashley Slagle gets it to go. So now BDS serving again, up by 2. Turbiates on the attack. It goes off the blockers of BDS and out of bounds. The kill there for Jasmine Turbiates, her 3rd one of the game. Now 20-19. Emma Olsen serving close here in the 4th set. Exeter-Milligan needs it. BDS, if they win it, they're the champs. Exeter-Milligan is going to tie it up, though, on a double hit violation called on BDS on the serve receive. 20-20, the score. And Coach Alves calls timeout. We'll step aside as well. We're back in 30 seconds. Do not miss the finish of the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Final here on 104.9 Max Country and streaming live on Strive TV.
This is Craig Yurkowski with Ag West Land Brokers. I'm excited to be a part of the Ag West Land Brokers team. With over 25 years being in production agriculture, let me put my experience to work for you.
At Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, we focus on helping you select the best products and services that will benefit your operation. To learn more, visit cvacoop.com.
Since 1882, ag producers have partnered with Cornerstone Bank to realize their full potential of farm operations. Cornerstone invites you to stop in or call any of the 43 bank locations in Nebraska to discover the Cornerstone difference.
20-20, BDS, Exeter-Milligan. BDS coming in as the number 1 seed here to the championship game. Exeter-Milligan, the 3 seed. They played twice this year. BDS in total has won 4 sets to 1, and their 2 best-of-3 games. Now BDS here, they'll take the lead out of the timeout with Mariah Sliva on the near side. The attack set up there from a middle set. And so it's a 1-point lead, 21-20. And here is Taryn Fiala to serve, the senior. Serving from the left side over the net. Ace! Couple of front row players for Exeter-Milligan dove at the ball. They couldn't get it. 22-20. And a timeout on the court. We'll stay right here as BDS up 22-20. BDS last year was in the Crossroads Conference Championship game. They fell to Cross County. And Cross County, of course, the 3rd place winner from the game this morning. Last year, BDS was really experienced and a really good volleyball team. Of course, they made the state tournament, and they only lost a couple of seniors off last year's squad. Macy Kamler was one of them. And Jordan, I beg your pardon, I forgot the other one's name. Jordan but they lose those two. And they have a lot of talent coming back here. Of course, Mariah Sliva, Taylor Sliva, a part of that. Mallory Dixon, Jess Hudson with experience here. And some new players into the lineup as well. Exeter-Milligan returns a lot of talent as well with Jansky, Olsen, Turbiantes, and Staskell, very experienced players in the program. And Exeter-Milligan will get a point back here out of the timeout. BDS serving. And it was Jansky there, tapping it to the right side of the court. 22-21. Final points of the championship game of the Crossroads Conference. Exeter-Milligan on the serve. Mariah Sliva on the attack near side. All the way to the back row. Now Songster set up by Olsen. She gets it to the far back line. Now Sliva on the attack. Misses left, and we are tied at 22. Krpichka again will serve. A side spin serve, it looks like. Now Hudson. Oh boy, Jess Hudson. Oh, no point, Exeter-Milligan. Hudson there was wide on the attack. And the point again there to Exeter-Milligan. 23-22. Timeout on the court called by Coach Alfs for BDS. We'll step aside and come back for the finish here on Max Country and Strive TV.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Jensen Lumber Company, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Annie Jeffrey Memorial County Health Center, Weaver Repair, and Lavenders of York.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience. Nutrien Ag Solutions in Davenport and Edgar.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency. Jody and I are proud to support the Broncos. Call us for your crop, livestock, farm, home, and auto insurance. Go Broncos!
Timeout called by BDS. We're in the fourth set. If Exeter-Milligan, and they do have a lead here, 23-22. If they win the set, we're going to a fifth set. Getting close to the 10 o'clock hour. But the serve by Krpichka goes into the net. And it's getting loud in here now as BDS has tied it back up at 23. So here is now Hannah Miller serving with a left hand. Canode there, the back row dig. Middle set for Olsen, by Olsen to Turbiantes. And let's see what BDS can do. Here's Mariah Sliva down on the court with the kill. (24-23) BDS Crossroads Conference Championship point for the Lady Eagles. Anna Miller will serve for it. Canode, back row dig. Olsen set in the middle for Krpichka, for Staskell down the middle. Now it's with BDS, set there. And Sliva misses long on the attack. I think for a moment she thought it could have been tipped, but it was not. And we're tied at 24. Who's got the energy? 24 all. We'll see what team can jump ahead here. Exeter-Milligan with Jansky rising above the net and sending it back to BDS. It's now set point for the T-Wolves. Morgan White will serve it. This one recovered by the back row. Now Mariah Sliva on the right side, back over the net. Here is Krpichka. That's a point for Exeter-Milligan, and they win the fourth set, 26-24. And we're going to a fifth set for the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. We'll be back for it in 2 minutes here on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage is brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Edgewater Insurance, Osceola, Weaver Pharmacy, Copsa Odie, CPAs and Advisors, and Midwest Bank in York.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blended good livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Milligan wishes another successful sports season to the Exeter-Milligan athletes. Good luck from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channel seed needs. See the channel difference at Premium Ag.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blended good livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are number one.
Nebraska Equipment is your local Kubota and Case IH dealer serving Seward and surrounding areas. Visit them at Seward on 280th Road or call 643-6641 today.
Brown's Grocery Store in Sutton is your local community connection for high-quality foods, great prices, and superior friendly service. Working hard each and every day to earn your business.
Tri-County Automotive, your CarQuest dealer in Henderson. They're always happy to provide you with the highest quality parts. See them first for your belts and hoses, fuel and oil filters, along with all the parts you need to keep those irrigation motors running at their best.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Yes, we are going to a fifth set in the final match of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament here in 2021. BDS and Exeter-Milligan off here in a fifth set. And here's how it went. The first set, 25-21 in favor of BDS. Exeter-Milligan took set 2, 25-23. BDS took set 3, 25-21. And then it was Exeter-Milligan in set 4, 26-24. Both teams taking the court now. First one to 15, win by 2. Turbiantes, Krapicka, and Kanode, Songster, Staskell, and Jansky on the court for Exeter-Milligan. I think Olsen or somebody's going to come in here for, Kanode's coming in. Krapicka will check out, so Kanode into the back row. And then for BDS, Ashley Schlegel, Haley Sluka, Haley Hoynes, Jess Hudson, Mariah Sliva, and Mallory Dixon in the game. Exeter-Milligan will swing first. It was BDS serving first. Exeter-Milligan attacks first with Cameron Jansky, and then BDS gets it right back. And the attack there from Mariah Sliva. Just softly over the net, and it's now 1-0. Schlegel now serving. Songster, the serve receive, set in the middle by Olsen, now to Krapicka, blocked by BDS. High up in the air, and they recover it. Now Hudson over. Here back with Staskell and the free ball over the net. Now Mariah Sliva again, near side attack. Over to Songster. Songster, the attack and the kill for Kaya Songster. It's going to give her now her second kill of the game. And it's now a missed serve here by BDS, or rather by Exeter-Milligan. Now it's 2-1 BDS. Serve now by BDS. Here for Jansky and the kill. That gets sent up into the crowd. Jansky adds to her kill total tonight. Up to 13. And 2-2 with an ace serve by Josie Kanode. Just hits the top part of the net, falls down onto the other side of the court. 3-2. Exeter-Milligan leading and Canode serving. As Hudson going to swing here for BDS on the far side. Over the net. Olsen now set for Jansky in the middle. Now BDS gets it in the back row. Mariah Sliva near side attack. Right on the line. Good. Cross court. Angled attack. And BDS has tied it back up here at 3. And you've got Mariah Sliva now with about 15 kills tonight. Anna Miller now serving. Canode there, front row. Now Olsen setting up Jansky, block, but point Exeter, nope, blocked. But back on the BDS's side, so point there, Exeter-Milligan. Sorry, I can't really see the net very well. So we have the official at the platform blocking a major part of my view, but either way, point back to Exeter-Milligan on a lifting violation called on BDS. 2-point lead now for Exeter-Milligan. They've been the comeback kids here in this match. They lead it by 2 in the 5th set. And an ace for Cameron Jansky. 3-point lead, 6-3 for Exeter-Milligan. And the EM Wolves fans are on their feet as a timeout is called on the court. Again, 6-3, BDS trails Exeter-Milligan in the CRC Championship game in set 5. Come back for the finish here on Max Country and Strive TV.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Exeter-Milligan Booster Club wishes to thank our platinum sponsors, Farmers and Merchants Bank, Milligan Community Club, Twist and Wrench, Total Look Salon, Milligan Insurance Agency, Hari Seed and Supply, and Pulliam Plumbing.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation and Pruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs, or call them today, 402-353-6775.
6-3, Exeter-Milligan leads in the 5th set of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Championship game over the BDS Eagles. BDS took the first and the 3rd sets. Exeter-Milligan took the 2nd and the 4th sets. Yeah, back and forth the whole night. Now Exeter-Milligan and Jansky will serve it. Up 3. See what BDS can do. Schlegel, the free ball back over the net. Now it's with Exeter-Milligan to Turbiantes. Turbiantes on the attack. And on the attack again as it was hit right back to her. Still here with BDS as Schlegel will free ball it back over the net. Now Olsen setting up Krupicka on the far side. Krupicka too strong. And the point to BDS. 6-4. Exeter-Milligan still leading. And now it'll be Mariah Sliva. Canode back there to dig. Sent back by the net by BDS. Still alive. Nobody picked it up for Exeter-Milligan. Yeah, and that now means it's 6-5. Still the T-Wolves with the lead, but BDS has scored the last 2, and Mariah Sliva will now serve it. Canode dives down to get the serve received. Now bumped over the net. Nope. Now bumped over. Turbiantes misses on it. And BDS has tied it up at 6. Timeout. Called by Exeter-Milligan. Let's step aside for 30 seconds. It's 6-6 in the 5th set. BDS at Exeter-Milligan in the CRC Championship game.
Aurora Co-op is your go-to resource for better information, better products, and better services. And they're also a proud supporter of area athletes. Check them out at auroracoop.com.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim O'Brien at Elks Well Drilling in Shickley. Call toll-free 888-627-WELL.
The Shickley Grain Company supports their BDS Eagles. There's no stopping when you're dedicated and work hard to achieve your goals. Shickley Grain Company, 402-627-2425.
Well, we're past the 10 o'clock hour. That's 6 hours of coverage on 104.9 Max Country and live on Strive TV of the CRC Volleyball 2nd day. And what a nightcap it's been for the championship game. We're tied up 6-6 in the 5th set. BDS and Exeter-Milligan, and an ace serve right out of the timeout here in favor of BDS. Oh, don't celebrate too hard. Mariah Sliva there with the ace. Now it's a 1-point BDS lead. And they'll send it back over on the serve. Here's Turbiate, set up by Olsen. Nearly a kill there, but good job BDS on the recovery. Here's Olsen again, setting up Jansky as it gets to the back row for the Eagles. Now Taylor Sliva, too far right. Left, rather. It'll miss, and we're back tied up at 7. Olsen now serving. Taylor Sliva at the net. Recovered here by Canode on the dig. Now Krapicka. Staskell on the near side. The attack and the kill. Right down the near side line. Exeter-Milligan up 8-7. Olsen again on the serve. Back row dig by the Eagles. Here's Haley Sliva. There to the back row. Now Krapicka added on the left side. And BDS recovers it. Overhead spike from the 10-foot line. Now it's with Exeter-Milligan. Jansky there from the 10-foot line. Now BDS with it into the net. Exeter-Milligan up by 2, 9-7. On the serve, Exeter-Milligan hit back over by BDS. Olsen setting up Krapicka on the far side. Free ball back over by the Eagles. Here's Turbiates bumping up. Now it's with Krapicka. Now middle set for BDS. Attack on the near side. Goes to the Exeter-Milligan back row. Free ball back over the net. Both teams just trying to find their options here in this point. 2-point lead for Exeter-Milligan. Olsen setting up near side. That's Krapicka. BDS able to save it with Haley Sliva. Now Olsen again to Krapicka. Far side, kill! Exeter-Milligan leads 3, 10-7. And a timeout here is going to be called by Coach Alves. She wants to talk things over with her team. 10-7. Both teams, I think, have 2 timeouts here in this set. So they have 2 timeouts in the set. BDS took all of theirs. Exeter-Milligan will have 1 left. Here for the Crossroads Conference Championship game. Best of 5. Yes. And this is turning out to be a real barn burner. Cameron Jansky has been leading the way. She's more or less over 15 kills in the contest for Exeter-Milligan. Then on the other side, it's been Mariah Sliva. She has around 15 as well for the BDS Eagles. But the Eagles have a lot of work to do as the number 1 seed, now trailing 10-7 here in the 5th set. And Exeter-Milligan coming in as the 3 seed. Well, up 10-7. Let's see if they can close on the opportunity. It will be the senior Emma Olsen serving out of the timeout. Here we go. BDS back with it. Haley Sliva tapped over the net. Now Olsen set in the middle. Krapicka on the left side. Back over the net. Now Hannah Miller to Mariah Sliva from behind the line. Still here with Exeter-Milligan now. Krapicka fires the overhand from the 10-foot line. Now we've got Haley Sliva into the net. Point. Exeter-Milligan. They lead by 4. 11-7. Again, Olsen back to serve. Rainbow serve up in the air. BDS is not going to be able to recover the serve. That's an ace for Emma Olsen. 5-point Exeter-Milligan lead here in the 5th set. Olsen again after the ace. Will send it away again. Miller to Taylor Sliva. BDS answers with Taylor Sliva. Now it's a 4-point game. 12-8 here in set 5. Taylor Sliva now serving. Staskell had to go over and save it. Canode, a good behind her head dig back over the net. BDS returns it. Now Staskell near side to the to the BDS back row. Here's Haley Sliva. Just the tap shot right over the net, over the blockers. And BDS has made it a 3-point game, 9-12. It's still controlled in this 5th set by Exeter-Milligan. Taylor Sliva now serving. Set in the middle by Olsen. Jansky taking a swing for the T-Wolves on the outside. Jansky with the kill. It went off one of the back row players for BDS. They weren't able to recover it from there. As in it went and launched toward the net. So 13-9. And now Krupicka on the serve. Set in the middle for BDS. They'll miss it short on the attack. 14-9. There will be 5 championship points for the Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves. And they'll begin it with Savannah Krupicka, who will serve it long. And so the point goes back to BDS. It's 14-10. Now serving is going to be Haley Sliva for BDS. Serve over. Canode. Now Olsen with the set. Krupicka with the attack. Now set up by BDS. Over the net. Here's Songster now with it. Olsen setting up Krupicka. Again the kill! Exeter-Milligan is the 2021 Crossroads Conference Tournament champions. They won it in 5 sets over the BDS Eagles. Hugs and tears on the court for the T-Wolves. They win it 15-10 here in the 5th set and take the 2021 Crossroads Conference title. Teams meet at the net. What a volleyball game. The Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves win the 2021 Crossroads Conference Tournament Championship. We'll step aside for 1 minute. We'll come back and wrap up this broadcast, and we'll wrap up the day here at the York City Auditorium. You're listening to the CRC Volleyball Tournament on 104.9 Max Country and Strive TV.
For all your irrigation needs, contact the folks at Fagan Irrigation. For the fastest, reliable service, contact Corbin at Fagan Irrigation today to see what they can do for you.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.
Stutzman Interiors in Chickley, formerly Swartz & Duber Construction and Floor Coverings, would like to wish all area athletes the best of luck this year. Stutzman Interiors, 627-4745.
Hampton Ag and Auto, taking care of your vehicle and ag equipment. Call today to schedule your next service. 402-631-7695.
Untamed Drone Boutique, located in downtown Stromsburg, is the place to shop for women's clothing, shoes, and accessories. Visit untamedroneboutique.com.
Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company has been serving the listening area with economical rates and are reinsured to give you confident coverage for any major losses. Call Scandinavian Mutual Insurance Company today.
And what a week. What a 3 days here at the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. It all started on Saturday. 9 games on the first day with 13 teams playing. The semifinals, some good matches last night here at the York City Auditorium, and some great matches here today for the final. The Exeter-Milligan Timberwolves win it in 5 sets over the BDS Eagles. BDS took the first set, 25-21. Exeter-Milligan took set 2, 25-23. BDS took set 3, 25-21. And then Exeter-Milligan won the 4th set, 26-24, after BDS had a championship point to win it when they were up 24-23. Exeter-Milligan tied it up, and then they ended up winning it 26-24. And then they took the 5th set. Exeter-Milligan did 15-10 here to win over BDS. So Exeter-Milligan, the 2021 CRC Tournament champion. Some other scores from today: Giltner and Shelby Rising City. It was Shelby Rising City in 2 sets, over Giltner in a consolation match. East Butler and Nebraska Lutheran. It was East Butler in 2 sets over the Knights of Nebraska Lutheran. The third place winner was Cross County in 3 sets over Meridian, in 4 sets over Meridian, and BDS wins it, Exeter-Milligan wins it here in 5 sets over BDS. And some quick thoughts here as they're doing some post-game ceremonies here at York City Auditorium. Cameron Yansky finishes with 12 kills tonight. That led the way for Exeter-Milligan more or less. Mallory Staskell also added a few. Jasmine Turbiates, a key player today for Exeter-Milligan at the net. Savannah Krupichka was pretty good as well. She had most of her kills there in about the 3rd, 4th, and 5th sets. She finished with about 8 on the day. Josie Canode added 3 aces there for Exeter-Milligan. BDS in the loss, they were led by Mariah Sliva, who had about 15 kills on the match. Mallory Dixon came in with 7 kills, and Taylor Sliva added 6. So that's going to do it for this broadcast of the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament here on 104.9 Max Country. We would also like to thank our friends at Strive TV for helping us coordinate this broadcast, bringing this on to streaming television and continuing it here on the radio as well. Eric Allgood right next to me as well did a fantastic job all week long, and we thank you for your help. And if you tuned in both on the radio and on Strive TV, we thank you so much for listening to the coverage of the 2021 Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. My name is Parker Siza, and that's going to do it here for this broadcast. So long. Have a great rest of your night.
Donrich Machine and Driveline in McCool Junction are the engine experts ready to serve you. The shop for all your engine rebuilding needs is Donrich Machine in McCool Junction.
Live and local. Make Cool Radio and Max Country your stations for coverage of area sports this season.